Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Melbourne Football Club's inaugural post-season members forum. First, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're meeting on, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to elders past and present. I feel the video we've just seen is an appropriate way to actually introduce the forum. I feel it encompasses the Melbourne Football Club spirit, including our AFL and AFLW teams, and the important work we do in the community. While we know our results this season were far from what we're expecting and expect, this football club is still your club and one we all want to stand side by side and be proud of. As a new initiative this year, the CEO and the board decided a number of months ago to introduce a members football forum, which will now be run at the end of the season regardless of where we finish, and will give you an opportunity to hear a review of the year and have the opportunity to ask questions of our club's leaders. At this point, I'd really like to welcome our board who are here tonight. If I could ask them each to stand, who donate thousands of hours to the club. So first, if you can please stand, Vice Chair Kate Roffey. Thank you. Jane Martino. Steve Morris. David Robb. David Shuren. John Trotter. And Vice Chair Mohan Jessidason. Once again, thanks. And to our leaders up on the stage, I'd also like to welcome each and every one of you, our CEO Gary Pert, our Commercial Manager George de Crepney, Head of Football Josh Marnie, our Senior Coach Simon Goodwin, and our Contracts List Guru Tim Lamb, who's with us as well. And a very special welcome to two experienced and recent appointments in Director of Coaching, Alan Richardson, Richo. And Performance Manager, Darren Burgess. Great to have you guys on board. Welcome to all of you. It's great to see so many of you here this evening, and thanks so much for giving up your time and engaging with us. As the backbone of our club, and on behalf of the board and the club, I want to thank you for your support during the year, whether it's during the exhilarating highs of the 2018 finals campaign or the challenging 2019 season. You've stuck by your club, its people and players, and we thank you for that. Over the past 12 months, both Gary and I and a number of leaders have personally read your feedback and have engaged with many of you on a one-on-one basis. As your chair, I can tell you that every single person in the club, be it myself, the board, the CEO, the executive team, the coaching staff, players, football staff, our families, our partners, our children, have all, like each and every one of you, felt the frustration, the pain, the disappointment, and at times the madness the season that was. No one person is immune to it. The highs and the lows, we certainly, let me tell you, ride them every step of the way with you. Trust me, because we all want the same thing. We all believe in the same thing, and we give our blood, sweat and tears to the same thing, and that is to achieve success together. So this evening, we're here tonight to share some insights with you into what did not go well for us in 2019, what we're doing to address it, and what we've done to date. The focus is on the football program, our core business. And we want each and every one of you to leave with a better understanding of what has been done as a club and the direction taken to put us in the best position for season 2020 and beyond. We, of course, will have the AGM in the coming months where none other non-football areas such as finances will be the focus. So shortly you'll hear from our CEO Gary Pert, our General Manager of Football Operations Josh Marnie, and our Senior Coach Simon Goodwin, and our recently appointed Performance Manager Darren Burgess. You'll have the opportunity to hear from our key people and the opportunity to ask questions at the end. We'll have about 30 minutes or so for questions at the end. I just want to touch on a couple of things before I hand over to Gary. As a club, we endeavour to communicate openly with our members, including through our website, media and other platforms such as social media. We focus on straight talk from the board down. However, there are times when we cannot give a running commentary about what's going on, and that's part of the fact we're in a competitive environment with 53,000 plus members, and what's put out ends up in the public, but also out of respect for individuals involved. We're a professional organisation doing our best to communicate, and tonight's part of that, engaging with you, sharing some insights, opportunity to ask questions. As an example, and I've had conversations with members about this, prior to the start of 2019, there was a presentation to the board from our strength and conditioning department. And this presentation shared with the board, it's done every year before the start of the season, the fact that we may be in for a rocky start to the season. And based on the overwhelming number of operations we had in 2018 pre-season, and which impacted our pre-season preparation. We were presented with a challenge, we're also presented with a strategy to come and a strategy to cope with that challenge. But what I'd say to you as members is none of us, had a crystal ball. We didn't anticipate that Joel Smith, Aaron Vanderberg would go down JLT, KK, Stephen May round 2, and it just went on from there. 2019 was not all about injuries, and you'll hear our leaders from the footy department address 2019, what lays in front of us. We understand football's an emotional game. There's lots of different viewpoints, and at times frustrations can run high. We understand that. As a club, through this difficult period, I'm proud of the way we've been and are united. We have a clear plan. We're all in this together, and we're united in our plan going forward.